Today's video is all about tips and tricks on your computer. One of the things we're going to talk about today is your Outlook account. Your Outlook is your mail account. A lot of you have gone to Office 365 to access that. You also have the version which you can use for your desktop. In your search window, you can type in Outlook and you can see that there's a desktop app version. If you right-click and pin to your taskbar, it'll show up down below. Once you click on that, it'll open and configure to your email. This is useful, especially if you're wanting to email teachers or other people in our district. Another one that you might be using is the OneNote. A lot of your teachers have started using assignments in that. You can type in OneNote and see that there are two different versions. You want to make sure that you get the OneNote 2016 desktop app. You're going to go ahead and right-click that and pin to your taskbar as well. When you open those, it might ask you to sign into the cloud. You can click Sign In. Your username to sign in is your first and last name at usd475.org. I'm just going to exit out so it'll process through. And to the side, I'm going to pin it. And as you can see, here are some of my past notebooks that I have. That's a really good trick to have, especially when you're going to start using it more in the classroom. One of the other things that is very helpful is to come here and is to also look for Word. Word has a desktop app where you can go ahead and right-click and pin to your taskbar. As I'm pinning things, they just show up along the taskbar so that I know that I can use them. Currently, a lot of you have the Microsoft Edge on the corner of your taskbar. It's just the blue E. As you can see, I've gotten rid of mine. It might be beneficial for you to search Internet Explorer desktop app, right-click that and pin it to your taskbar as well. If you have Google Chrome, you can always right-click that and pin that to your taskbar as well, so that you have both options available for you. Now, we're going to set your default to Internet Explorer, so whenever you open something, it's going to automatically open in Internet Explorer. The first thing that you're going to do is click on the Windows key and go to Settings. Here, you're going to notice that you have several options. We're going to click on System and click on Default Apps. From there, you'll see at the bottom, you have a web browser. If you click on it, yours might say the blue edge. You have all these options. Your best option is to take Internet Explorer and default that. So now that you could see, anything that you sign in will pop up, or anything you hyperlink will come into the Internet Explorer mode. You don't have to save it. You can just go ahead and close out. So that's important because a lot of us have been trying to sign into OneNote. A lot of your teachers have shared a OneNote file with you. And the thing that you'll need to do when you're at school is to get into the Internet Explorer, go under your favorites, look for the Office 365 link. That'll take you to the accurate portal that you need to go. Here, as you can see, it's your work or school account. You would type in your first and last name. So for example, at usd475.org. When you hit tab at school, it'll automatically sign you in. So once again, Internet Explorer, the favorites menu, which is the star, Office 365, make sure that it says work or school account, your first and last name at usd475.org, tab, and it'll sign you in. Now, when you're at home, your best option is to go ahead and use Chrome for the Office 365. There you should have it saved as your favorite. And once again, it's your first and last name is you'll sign in at usd475.org. Once you hit tab, it'll redirect you to a new page where you'll enter your password. This should help out any problems that you see happening. One of the other things some of your teachers are using is Schoology. Currently, you have to make sure either you're in Internet Explorer and not Edge. Schoology works best in either Internet Explorer or Chrome. I like using Chrome, so I'll use that one. But make sure that you have the correct heading in the URL. It should be schoology.usd475.org. Once you hit enter, it should take you to our school page for Schoology. This is where you'll type in your username. Your username should be your first and last name, how you sign into the computer. When you tab that, you'll make sure that you enter your password, how you log into your computer. Now, there have been some troubles with that, and we are currently working on that issue. So if you're having a hard time signing into Schoology, please let your teacher know, and they will notify myself or Mr. Proctor as soon as possible. As said before, though, Schoology only works best in Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. It's harder to access your account in the Microsoft Edge. The best bet for you all is to go ahead and right-click that Microsoft Edge, and I'll show you what it looks like, which is this blue E that you have. Go ahead and right-click it, unpin it from your taskbar so it's not something that you're currently using. Those are some little tips and tricks about your computer and how to access some items. If you have any more questions, most likely we will try to get them answered on the last day of video 8. Please ask your teacher to write down anything that you need to know about your computer or programs that we have available, and we will look for those answers.